The Trend Pocket Hole Jig and the Pocket Hole Jig Mini. Compact solutions for fast and accurate joining of timber. They're suitable for use on a fixed bench or portably depending on the application. Counterbore holes are drilled through angled guiding columns with a stepped drill bit. The material is joined with square drive self-tapping screws. No pilot holes are needed. It's easy to create different joints for a variety of applications using the Trend Pocket Hole Jigs. Inside the box is the jig, step drill bit and collar, screws and screwdriver bits, hex keys, and a face clamp. First, get the pocket hole jig into a secure position. In this example, it's secured onto a workbench. Set the clamp into position, depending on the thickness of the material. Adjust the clamp pressure by adjusting the clamping pad. The material should be held securely in place. The drill bit depth can be adjusted using the depth collar. The ideal depth is around 3 mm above the jig base. A coin can be used to set this depth. The Trend Snappy stepped drill bit, available as an accessory, makes the jig even quicker to use. The bit simply snaps into the quick chuck. Adjust the guiding columns depending on the size of the material. Lock them in position with the hex key provided. When drilling the holes, regularly withdraw the drill to clear out the chippings. The angled holes should come out clean and crisp. When joining a 90-degree angle, position the material against a batten for support. The square drive self-tapping screws will join the material securely. A torque-controlled screw-driving drill is recommended. A pilot hole is not required. Spare screws are available from Trend in boxes of 500. Medium screws are for hardwoods. Coarse screws are for softer timber, ply, and particle board. The holes produced can be plugged using the Trend Pocket Hole Plug Cutter, available as an accessory. The plug cutter makes accurate plugs every time, and from the same material for a perfect match. The plugs can then be cut and sanded to achieve a perfect flush finish. The Trend Folding Flush Saw has a flexible blade with non-set teeth to avoid damaging the material surface. For larger jobs, the jig can be clamped to the actual component. Alternatively, the Pocket Hole Jig Mini can be used with a separate clamp. The long base is suitable for placing the Pocket Hole Jig Mini on the edge of a larger piece of wood. The jig can be easily reassembled using the short base provided with the jig. The short base allows the jig to be placed anywhere on the material. It's particularly useful to strengthen existing joints. The Trend Pocket Hole Jig, Pocket Hole Jig Mini and accessories can be purchased from Trend stockists throughout the UK or online. See the Trend website for details.